Hello, good morning. Oh my goodness. Ooh, these roads. Gotta do better. Good morning, baby. These roads, they're doing all this construction. What's going on the Smart Show channel? Are they doing all of this construction in Dallas? Because they definitely doing this construction down here in San Antonio. What's up, 7757? How you doing? I hope you all are doing well. I want to give a shout out to the people of Iowa who voted a Democrat in. No wonder Texas is trying to redistrict because people are voting their interests now. Once again, people are voting their interest. And when these farms are closing, grocery prices are out of the roof, unemployment is skyrocketing. I mean, you can try to fire that Fed person all you want. I mean, unemployment is skyrocketing. People are concerned. People are seeing the mismanagement. Now you're coming after FEMA. You know the states can barely take care of their schools. Now you don't think they're gonna take care of FEMA? So congratulations to Iowa who voted. I mean, Iowa usually votes Republican, but these people see what's going on. And I'm sorry, Republican Party, you have sold your soul to Donald Trump. And the only reason why you did this was because of Project 2025. Donald Trump was never a true Republican. Donald Trump is a chameleon. He'll be whatever he needs to be to have power. So congratulations again to Iowa for voting Democrat. I'm just sorry. Republicans, you all are not the way to go. You are not leading. You're not leading in the world stage. You're not leading in this situation with Gaza or Ukraine. You're not leading in stabilizing this economy. You're not leading in any of it. All of these tariffs, I mean, you've hurt the American people. And, you know, folks are tired of it. You are actually taking people's jobs away. And I'm not talking about illegal immigration. I am talking about tariffs on farms. But the sad part about it is not only are the farmers getting tariffs, they're not getting people to work their fields. So they're getting hit on every side. And I don't care what money machine you all have, the people have spoken. Congratulations, Iowa, for voting Democrat. I do have my wallet in my pocket today because I don't want anybody accusing me of doing anything today. Wow. You know, you must be a very desperate person and a very twisted person to even lie like that. I'm like, wow, I didn't hear it, but some people were telling me, you know, Sir King, you really need to go see somebody because it sounds like you're obsessed. And it is no way in hell that you're straight salivating over a man trying to find a wallet, talking about he's moaning. Or, oh my God, are you sick? And then you want to spread it. And the sad part about it, Sir King, no one really paid attention to it. I didn't even know what was going on. Do better. Do better. Stop being bitter and be better. We know that Lemon has left you and surpassed you. We know that Lemon, even though them storylines are weak, but people are still watching. And nobody's not. I mean, the only way you can get people to come to your channel is to do a town hall on me. And the people who you were accusing me of bullying, which I didn't even show up. And then the people who you got up there started fighting against each other. A whole debacle. But yet you use my name to do that. Do better. Oh my God, it's like you're obsessed. Do better. Stop being bitter. Y'all don't like me, but boy, your eyes are over here all the time, and it don't really make me any difference because my thing is I just ignore that foolishness. But I mean, to really go that route is low, low, and this is what you get when you're dealing with someone who doesn't really ask the questions. Did that really happen? How do we know? Da 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 da. I mean, sick and twisted. Sir King, do better. Never trust anybody who don't show their face. That Avatar Nation is just that. They hide behind being anonymous because they're too cowardly to really show us who they are. They're very critical of other people, but hide their identity so people really won't talk about them. That's me. So again, that's why I don't watch them. I don't feud with them because again, you've never shown your face. You've never. So yeah, you're not even real beef sector. You just came in. I mean, you're not original. I even heard you try to act like you're not original, sir. And it's not like we getting paid to be OGs or we're paid to be, but you're not. You're not. Yeah. You may be second or third phase, but you're definitely not first phase. I ain't trying to act like he authority. I'm like, try to sit down. Lemon has more subscribers than everything. Oh, of course. Of course. I told Lemon a long time ago that he was going to do that. I'm like, yeah, I knew it. And Sir King almost had a flip fit when Lemon showed up on my platform. Oh, he was touched in his spirit. I'm like, and he was mad at Lemon. That's why I thought him and Lemon was dating at once because it's like, this is giving gay lovers, we ain't together, but I still want you vibes and don't be talking to no other men. That's what it was giving. But anyway, that's me. Mm-hmm. And you see Sir King always trying to cut Lemon at the knees every time he gets a chance. You know, yeah. I told Lemon not to. Yeah, right. Anyway, but going on to Lemon, all I'm going to say is if those women want to look crazy, be on the platform, doing these crazy stunts, let Lemon talk to them like they are street whores. I'm sorry. Let me talk to y'all. Let me tell you something. When I hear Lemon talk to some of these women, I think of the Wayne Brady with the Dave Chappelle skit. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a hoe? But that's what I get. Run, hoe, run! Run for your life! Baby, that's what I get. Baby, I get that Dave Chappelle and that Wayne Brady skit. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a hoe? Say hey to Mr. Bell. Hey, Dave Chappelle. Run, hoe, run for your life! Baby, every time baby, that's what I'm getting. Baby, that's what I am getting over there. Okay? If y'all ain't never seen that Dave Chappelle and Wayne Brady, and let me tell you something. Wayne Brady was looking pretty sexy in that role. Now, I don't know. But Wayne Brady was acting like, okay, Wayne Brady, I see you. Hey, Daddy. Baby. I don't know if y'all ever seen that Dave Chappelle episode, but I'm going to tell you what, that was comic genius. That one was up there with the Prince and Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch, cold-blooded. You know what I say? You know what I say? What did the hand say to the face? You know what? I gotta go watch some of that old Dave Chappelle. I do miss Charlie Murphy. Maybe that thing was funny. What's up? What's up? So anyway, you all, it ain't that much stuff going on. But excuse me, wait a minute. I do have a question. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be messy. I just really got a straight up question to ask. And y'all help me out now. Did I hear y'all right to say that Brianna's boyfriend and his 8 children are living with her? Y'all mean 3 children. I know y'all don't mean 8 children. Did I hear y'all right that 8 children? Did I get that? Please help me out. Please help me out. I, did I hear that wrong? Wait a minute. Somebody said, yes, in that 2 bed. I know you lying to me. I know you is lying to me. Wait a minute. 8 children. Did I hear that correct? 8 children. Did I hear y'all correct? 8 children. A man and a woman. That's 10 people. Baby, what in the Chinese Hispanic household is going on? I know y'all lying to me. Now, can I have a confirmation? I'm not saying your unborn child is lying, but can I have confirmation on that? Can I have confirmation on that? It's 8 children, a man and a woman. That's 10. Okay, 8 plus 2 is 10. Can somebody please confirm that to me? Can you please confirm that to me? I, I, I have not been following a lot of this stuff, but nobody ain't talking to me. Now, did I hear y'all right? A 2 bedroom, 2 apartment, 2 bedroom apartment with 8 children and one person. Can somebody please confirm that to me? Nobody ain't talking to me today. Boy, I guess I better go off today because y'all don't want to talk to me today. I know y'all don't want to talk. Y'all ain't talking to me. Let me go ahead and cut this thing off. Not today. I'm not playing with y'all today. I'm not playing. Yes, she said it. Oh, Jesus. Let me drink some coffee on this. Mm-mm. Let me drink some coffee on this. Is them 8 children by the same woman, or is these different women? I'm asking. I'm just trying to get clarity around this. Is these the same women, or is it different baby mamas? Is it different baby mamas? I'm just asking. Is all of these children with one woman, or is it different baby mamas? Cassie, you said you thought they were just visiting. No, you lied to me. I know you lied to me. No, 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 no. Women, why do you all get caught up in this kind of stuff? Honey, people do anything for some dick. I'm just sorry. I'm going to say it like it is. I just got to say it how I see it. People will do anything for some dick. I'm serious. First of all, good children need to be back with their mamas, plural, their mamas. And if that man gonna have that many kids, he need to have his own place. Where them children sleeping? Girl, I can't. You lying to me. You is lying to me. Mm. Girl, this man need a whole babysitter, a place to stay. Girl, let me drink my coffee. Your apartment gonna be all tore up. You gonna have footprints all on your walls. No ma'am. No ma'am. Ooh, Jesus. Jesus be a daycare. No ma'am. You know, he may be a good man, but look, I love your children, but I'm not raising your children. You and your baby mamas need to be working this out, okay? We will take these children for 2 weeks, so we gonna be on vacation. Girl, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never be by yourself, baby. This is crazy. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. And this is the thing, you done had all them baby mamas, and I mean, child, ooh, Jesus, oh my God. Okay, I, mm-mm, 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 oh ma'am. Okay, you think they rotate? Uh, let me say this: it ain't nothing wrong with these children, but you gotta have some boundaries. Mm, I can see one or two, but damn, eight, eight. I mean, the Brady Bunch had 3 and 3. Or was it 4 and 4? How many did the Brady Bunch have? It was Greg, Mike, okay, Marshall, Cindy. Okay, I'm just trying to. It was 6, I think, for the Brady Bunch. Oh my God. Got Dory pregnant now. Okay, Dory pregnant. Oh my God, baby! I ain't know that Mary and Elizabeth stories was popping up again. Okay, I ain't know that. I didn't know we was doing immaculate conception. All right, my God, baby, this is okay. Let me say this: it's just 8 children. That's a lot, and then they popping up over your house. They rotate. Uh, that's a lot. I mean, if she can do it, God bless her heart. You know, oh, that's a lot. Oh, Jesus. And you got to get something for Christmas for all of them. Girl, that's your Christmas budget right there. Okay? And I hope you ain't paying for nothing. Girl, I mean, you got a one-room schoolhouse right there. Damn. 8 children? Oof. I thought I heard somebody say that, but maybe in a two-bedroom apartment. Now, let me see. Now, I want to get this straight. They're not permanently living there. They temporarily living there. They just living there because it's on like vacation and stuff, and they just rotate the children. That's what y'all saying? Because usually they with their baby mama. They with their baby mama, so they rotate. Now, but I did hear somebody say somebody was waking somebody up for school. They was waking somebody up for school. Now, if the baby mama's not taking care of these children, yeah, I'm just asking. Because you can't be rotating children out of school districts because then they'll fall behind, and that's unstable. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Ooh, Jesus. And I'm not saying that Brianna is not a good mama, but 8 children, different baby mamas, all you doing is cutting grass, girl, bye. Mm-mm. The children are with him at Brianna's child. Let me shut my mouth. Ooh, this is a mess. Let me tell you something. Women do a lot for men. You hear me? Women do a lot for men. Women do a lot for men because it's very rare. Not to say that it's not usual, but it's very rare for a man to take a woman and her 9 or 8 kids. Okay? And so she's taking on this man and his kids in this 2-bedroom apartment, waking them up, doing all of this. Can I say something though? Ooh, ooh, Jesus. I just feel a lot going on in my spirit right now. It says a lot when your mama don't get custody. When a woman don't get custody of their child, it says 2 things. You either on drugs, alcohol, or you very destitute. Because it is very rare that a man will get custody or a woman will release her children like that, especially at another woman's house. Oh, come on now, somebody. You see what I'm saying? It's anyway. Well, I wish them all the best. Heaven smiles upon them. Girl, can't they qualify for SNAP? All them children in the house, I know they can get some SNAP. Okay? Baby, that's food stamps and wigs. Girl, snack and wigs over there. Okay? And rental assistance. I mean, come on. Let me tell y'all something. Raising 2 kids, you almost need to have a salary of $125,000 or more. So now you got 8 children. You got 8 children. Okay? 8 children. 8 mouths to feed. 8 people to go to back to school shopping with. Girl, okay. Girl, you better go and get that wig. My God, today. Can you imagine going to the movies? Baby, I know y'all be hitting them matinees. Okay? Girl, $2 mean a lot when you got 8 children. Okay, you be hitting them matinees. Could you imagine going to Busch Gardens or Six Flags or Walt Disney World? Okay, I'm going to take 2 of y'all this week, 2 of y'all next March. Maybe you, oh, Jesus. Ooh, that's a lot of children. That's 8 children. That's a whole choir right there. Soprano, alto, tenor. You could even have a bass. Oh my God, that's beyond Brady Bunch. Oh my God, y'all lying to me. Please tell me that all the children ain't with him. Maybe some of them, not all. Please tell me that somebody, mama wanted to fight so they can keep their children. Oh my God. Brady Bunch was 6, okay? I knew it was 6 because I forgot Alice because they had a housekeeper. Okay, at least they had a housekeeper. Alice lived at that Brady Bunch house. Okay? They had a housekeeper. Okay? Could you imagine that tub? Yeah, I know y'all be watching that bathtub minute on the minute. Baby, could you imagine that kitchen and stuff? Man, baby, you know you had child. And it's a 2-bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom, and you got all them children up in there, baby. It's giving very Spanish. It's giving very Asian. Okay? Baby, we got to crowd it all up in there. Girl. Well, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Hallelujah. Okay, then. Well, long as she could. Long as she could win. I'm just saying. Ooh, 8 children? I said, no, y'all ain't, I know the man has some children, but this is for the summer, right? This is for the summer. And then they're going to go on back home. No, they said this thing was permanent. I'm like, I know you lying to me. But baby, if she like, look, if she likes it, I love it. Oh, Jesus. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Jesus. Girl, she should be getting some snap and some wig, baby. She got, baby, she'll probably get about $3,000 in benefits. All right, Jesus. Hey, Sharon. Ooh, wee. Well, like I said, if she love a man and she love his children, that is beautiful. It is rare to find a woman or a man who's gonna take all your 8 children and take care of them. Praise the Lord, and they ain't even theirs. Maybe she loves that man, and praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So anyway, mm, so girl, you know it ain't no leftovers. That's why she needs to go ahead and get them stamps, them stamps, baby. Because baby, I mean, he eats, she eats, the children eat. Ooh, 8 children, girl, 8 children. Mm. Ooh. Anyway, y'all, what else is going on? I didn't know all of this because I haven't been really over there at the Pennyfield. I stop over every once in a while, but I don't, I that first time the man was there, girl, the man was just there. Then the next thing you know, they said the 8 children just came right along. It would be like, no, sir, but Virginia. I said, we get them 8 children if we get a 4 bedroom apartment or we get a home. Everybody gonna be crowded up in my house. Since you the man, you need to go ahead and make it happen. Not in my apartment. You need to cut a little bit more grass. What's up, MBK? You need to cut a little bit more grass. Okay, you need to go to the rich white people down on the beach. Okay, man, I ain't mad at it though. Praise the Lord. Ooh. Old woman living a shoe, had 8 children, but I would give her if she likes that motherhood. That's beautiful. That man wants her to. Maybe she better not regain that weight. You know what? No, now I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. I hope that's a rumor. Because a lot of people don't want folks to get slim because it makes them feel vulnerable. They like you when you're big because you're vulnerable. And I don't know about that. There's a lot of control mechanisms that people don't get. But Brianna, she needs to continue with her weight loss journey. And she needs to focus on that. I don't care if it's 12 children. I don't care if it's 20 children. She needs to focus on her weight loss journey. You know, so yeah, I just pray that sis move up in her company so she can make some more money. I mean, they ain't pocket watching, but damn, you got 8 children, and that man ain't doing nothing but cutting grass, girl. Maybe he done got to move up, okay? Chopper honor is a step up. You said you can get snap, crackle, and pop with 8 kids. She said her man is mad, loose. Well, no, Brianna, that's the problem. And you need to ask him why is he mad. I don't know if it's true. I'm only listening. I'm only reading your comments. But if he's mad, then you need to ask him why is he mad about you losing weight. Does he feel like as you're losing weight, he's going to lose you? I mean, because you are very special. For a woman to take 8 kids under her wings that are not hers from a man with different baby mamas, oh, you're special. And maybe you don't want to lose that. But your health is not up for grabs or for question because of his pleasure or insecurity or that. And if you lose the weight, what he gonna do? I know y'all lying to me. I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. And I'm gonna say this. I know Brianna's smarter than that. I know Brianna's smarter than that. Now, I will say I think Brianna may like children. She might like that motherly instinct, and that's great. I mean, I think 8 children is extreme, but maybe if she likes it, it is what it is. But when people are telling you not to lose weight, and you know you need to lose weight for your health, then something is wrong. And then it tells me that something may be not right in you. Because if you really love Brianna, you want to see Brianna alive and thrive. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what you should be looking for. You should be encouraging her, not discouraging her. Because again, you know, her weight loss is her journey. That's something that she wants to do. And hell, if she can support you and your 8 damn kids, I know you can support her losing weight. You know? Let me tell you something. I don't think he has anything to worry about. Because if this woman is loving you and your 8 children by different baby mamas, I don't think she's going nowhere. But now I'm side-eyeing you to say if you are pushing that she keeps that weight on, are you going to stay with her? And you going to stay with her for the right reason? Shot. But now I don't know. I'm only hearing what you all said. And from what you all are saying, that would be my assessment. I don't know everything. I don't know the whole deal. But, you know, yeah, I do know that happens sometimes. Okay, she said that. She said people be lying. Okay, yeah, people do be lying. But baby, people ain't lying about them 8 children. But anyway, baby, hey, know what you want to do. It's your time. Do what you want to do. I can tell you who to sock it to. It's your thing. My God. I didn't know it was 8, baby. I heard but 8 is enough. I heard 8 is enough. But baby, they had a big old house. Okay, they had a big old house on 8 is enough. Now, they didn't have no housekeeper. But they had a big old house, and baby, they had a piece of station wagon. All right, they had a piece of station wagon over there at the 8 is enough. Okay? Uh, anyway, what else is going on? I didn't know that was true, y'all. I thought that people was playing. I thought people was playing. And y'all say that this is real. Ooh, ooh my God. Well, I hope it is the daddy when the children cut up to go to the schools and see what's going on. Could you imagine PTA meetings? Could you imagine if all the kids wanted to play sports or something? Oh my God. Oh my God. My God today. Okay, what was the community post? I don't watch it, but what was the community post? Everybody doing community posts and line and stuff. Anyway, mm, okay, so they had that paneling on the side of 8 is enough. Ooh, Jesus. Anyway, you all. Hmm. That's why I say, you know, but can I say this? See, this is, well, again, people put a lot of stuff on. Uh, anyway, it is what it is. Oh, my God. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, she just did a community wall post. Okay, well, that's all right. Well, I'm glad she watching. I'm glad she watching. I was getting clarity. Baby. Well, anyway, like I said, she likes it. I love it. If that's what she wants, hey, you know, a lot of women like that kind of stuff. So, it is what it is. So what else is going on, you all? The Sour Patch thanking Big Man. Child, Big Man is doing his big one. Okay. Um, it's just really interesting. And with Big Man, I don't know if people get with Big Man because they don't think Big Man gonna say something. Big Man gonna tell it. Big Man gonna tell it. Okay. So anyway, so yeah. But other than that, you all, it has been pretty quiet. Somebody got mad at me yesterday because I was talking about self-reliance and making sure you are building yourself up by getting the education that you need, whether it's vocational education or classical education, but really, really helping yourself in this economy and really taking classes and doing things to help you. Also, some people got mad because I'm saying to them, this government stuff, you know, it's temporary. It's not, it shouldn't be permanent. And with this administration, you're seeing how they don't care about people and you don't want anybody controlling your destiny like that. Some people got mad talking about something, you think you're better than others. No, 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 no. Don't think I'm better than anybody. But my thing is, we should be telling our folk to do better. That's all. She basically said you're reaching for content because you're catching. Baby, I'm not reaching for content. You with a man with 8 children is content too. And if you taking care of all them children, baby, that is content. Nobody ain't reaching, girl. Is it true or not? Is it true or not? I mean, yeah. And let me say this too. And at times, content is slow. I might start doing some really, really highbrow content, but as long as y'all doing crazy stuff and putting it out, I'll talk about it. But basically, you may be right. But basically, you got 8 children that are not yours, and basically, you got a man and all of his offspring sitting up there eating off of you and using your electric and stuff. Basically, basically, basically. But if that's the kind of woman you want to be, then more power to you, boo. More power to you. If you can swing it, and if that's what love looks like to you, and if that's your love language, taking care of you and all 8 of your children by different baby mamas, baby, if that's your love language, honey, speak it, speak it, speak it, speak it boldly and loudly. Do it. I just didn't know that the cheering was all up in there. Yeah. In that 2 bedroom apartment. Let me drive on. Girl, let me drive on. Oh my God, let me drive on. They with the mamas now. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's good. That's good, folks. 20 Virgo. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hmm. That's good. Now, that's what you want to do, though. That's fine. Nobody ain't reaching. If I was preaching, I would have been talking about it a long time ago. But it is what it is. God bless her. God bless her. God bless her. Now, again, you know, do what you need to do. And if that's what love is to you, baby, love hard. Love hard. That's all I can tell you. Love hard. Now, back to what I was saying, you all. At the end of the day, I heard that the National Guard is going to be coming to Chicago and Baltimore. Can I say something that's really strange? Donald Trump, we know that the governor of Maryland is a nice looking man, but you really emphasize that and like a crush. And yeah, yeah, I don't like what you. Yeah, um, yeah, Donald Trump, you are trying to get a rise out of these black folks. Black people, please don't take that bait because this man want to cause martial law and have National Guard all in there. He want to have a reason why he can enact and put the government, to have military martial law, because this man is that crazy to do it. He is that crazy to do it. So people in Baltimore and DC and Chicago, yeah, let that man waste government money by nobody doing anything, because that's what he wants. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. He's not only distracting from the Epstein files, but he is trying to distract from grocery prices still up, Gaza and Ukraine not fixed. The economy is in shambles. The tariffs are crazy. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't have overseas goods in by Friday, you may not be getting it. You may not be getting it. And now this man is trying to cut FEMA. Oh, not to mention that the Social Security Administration data person, the top person, saying that Doge had a breach. They done got people's Social Security numbers, their birthday, their name, all of that, even their parents' name in a compromising cloud that's not even secure. Y'all, let me tell you something. This president should be going to jail. He has committed so many crimes. So many crimes. Not to mention, he's making profit off of the office. And he doesn't even care. And it goes to show you that if these people, you give them an inch, they will take a mile. Every time he does something, it's to see how far he can go. And it's going to be so far that America is not going to look like America. Do you not know people are not coming here to go on vacation? Do you not know that Las Vegas and Miami and all of those cities that rely on tourism are hurting? They are laying people off because people are saying that, no, we don't need to trade with the U.S. And what's going on is these countries saying, U.S., we don't need you. And they're finding ways around. Now, even though that sounds good, but I heard they're having problems in China as well because it's a global thing. But I don't know if this man's trying to have a global collapse or what, but it is crazy. It is crazy. It ain't the time to be switching jobs right now either. I'm telling you, when people are fighting over a $45,000 a year job and they have a master's degree, that's scary. That is scary. It is extremely scary. Oh, not only New York. They say Vegas, and they say instead of Vegas trying to lower prices to get people in, they say Vegas they up in prices. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I never liked Vegas. Because they want to charge you them resort fees. Let me tell you something. Resort fees will kill your business every time. How you gonna get a room for $22 and the resort fee is $55? And now they say coffee is expensive in Vegas. Shows are expensive. And they say that Vegas is nickel and diming people. They say the slot machines ain't loose no more. But people ain't going to Vegas. So Vegas, if you don't watch it, you'll be looking like Atlantic City. You'll be looking like Atlantic City, boo. But Florida is really getting hit hard. Let me tell you, Ron DeSantis, you really hurt yourself when y'all start pushing away those spring breakers. Yeah, them spring breakers are wild, but they bring in money. Then the spring breakers said, we won't go to Florida. And y'all thought that the families were going to come, and they're not coming either. And those Europeans are not coming. The Canadians are not coming. And now y'all in trouble. Let me say this. If you put it on, we're going to talk about it. Period. So it's not like I'm a fan of anybody's. I'm a 1099. Period. I'm a 1099. Just like people 1099s and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, did she put her personal life on? I got a question for you all. How did people know she had 8 kids? How did people know that the kids were living at the house? How did the people know that the man was a landscaper? How did people know that? How did people know that? Did they dox her? Did they dox him? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Yeah. How did people know that? Oh, okay. Man, put it on. I'm just saying. Anyway, it is what it is. You see how I got right on off of it and say if she loves it, she likes it, I love it, and moving right along? Trust me. My rug from Wayfair I purchased 2 years ago was $279. The rug got destroyed. I went to repair it back. $379. Oh my God. I'm not talking to you past it was addressed to B12. Okay, baby. Okay, I was just wondering, but I still put that question out though, because a lot of people get mad, and I don't have anything personal against Brianna. I don't know. I wish her the best. I hope she apply for SNAP. Okay, because girl, she can get SNAP with all them children. Now, if they're temporary and they only there for the summer or only there, hey, it is what it is. But if she have 4 children at a time, she can get SNAP. I'm just saying. But like I said, I don't have a problem with anybody. If she does that, that's good. And you know, a little Mercedes Benz be packed up with little children. Okay, that's cute. It is what it is. I just heard that and I was like, what? You got to be lying to me. And nobody ain't reaching for no content. I was just surprised. Because Brianna's a strong black woman, okay? She's a strong black woman. And I'm like, okay then. But she holding her man down. I hope he hold her down. And like I said, I meant what I said about that weight loss. Now, if that is true, and I don't know that to be true, but if it is true, you need to hold her down. Because if she holding you and your 8 children down, at least you can hold her down with her weight loss. And again, if you got a problem with her weight loss, then what's going on with you? Because you will want her to be healthy. You will want her to be around. And that's the bottom line. So, yeah. Mm. I haven't been really watching her that much, but it seems like she don't come on that much because she got so many duties. Okay, girl, she got all the children to watch, so she come on when she can. I mean, can you imagine? You go to work, you come home, you fix the food, you take care of it. Let me tell you something else. Now, if this is traditional, then I'm like, girl, you crazy. Because you know what? Just like I cook food, you need to cook food. If I'm sitting up here, don't get me started, baby. Let me, because I really don't know the ins and outs in the particulars. But my thing is, if it's a co-parenting situation where they're both doing things, but if it's this, I'm the man and you the woman type thing, that's bull crap right there. But these are strong black women now. They strong black women. All right. And if that's what she want to do, God bless her heart. Oh, baby, Chinese food. I don't even eat Chinese food. Let me tell you something. I have not eaten Chinese food in a while. I would say about in a month. I haven't eaten it because it's too sweet now, and I guess, and then yeah, I haven't done Chinese food in a while. It has been really strict protein. So yeah, so I want to give a shout out to Brian. I had to drop Brian yesterday because he was trying to get a little spicy. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that because she's like, you always want to fight. You know, I'm like, I'm not Mississippi. I'm not Roe. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just drop you down. I'm not gonna be again messing up my throat because I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid to do things. So, but then he came back and we had a conversation. We did talk about HGTV and some shows. He was being extra messy with her. I felt it in my spirit, but he didn't ask. That's what we were getting ready to talk about. I'm like, but I was right. I was right. You was trying to be messy because you could have see. But anyway, so that was interesting. But he did come back in a new spirit. You know, he smoked a little weed. You know, and he came. He done calmed his nerves down, and he came back, and we had a conversation. So shout out to Brian for getting it together. What's up, Viv? All right, y'all. Woo! This traffic is something else today. Um, what else have I seen? They said Lil Nas X is talking. All right, we'll see. I see the ties and the Tim Blaine thing is heating up. So Thais is really coming at Tim Blaine. Tim Blaine is coming at Thais. So I'm checking that out. That's gonna be interesting. Thais said, "Do Social Security know what you're doing?" I don't know. But last time that came up, Thais, somebody got cussed out, and somebody said they should come down there and whoop somebody A down there in the Los Angeles. I think that was Seven Stars. I think Seven Stars brought up that question too. And when Seven Stars brought up that question, somebody got real irate, and said they'll come to LA and whoop somebody ass. I don't know. People coming everywhere, but maybe they could barely afford a plane. Let me. Okay, moving right along. Moving right along. So anyway, can I say this? Thais is real petty. See, I ignore folks. I don't even watch people. But Thais is real petty. I saw Thais spill somebody's tea all on the show and act real nonchalant about it, and the person was real hurt. And Thais act like it wasn't nothing to him. So I get, baby, hey, two petty people. But this is the thing, baby, and they live in, yeah, they live in California, baby. It's crazy. Thank you. So that's going on now. But you know, let me say this: it is really interesting on the YouTube streets. Some will come up, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be devoting some things to some politics and education as I see it. But again, you know, people say you don't have no content. You know, I do what the market dictates. I do what the market dictates. The only thing I haven't really talked about is the limit thing because I just can't do it. That's it doesn't connect with me. It's not something that I watch. I don't want to hear that. And I don't have no problem against Sour Patch, but she always sounds like she's drunk and whiny. Now I heard that Reed has been brought into the mix with this Sour Patch thing. They say Sour Patch was up there uh, talking to Rick Reed. I tell y'all, ain't no friends on YouTube. Y'all talking to these people, and maybe these people will turn right around and do you in. So yeah. Ooh, 420 Virgo and Dr. V12. What's going on? The Sour Patch thing is not only boring, but it's like, it's. And then they said Lolo was slurring. What's going on with Lolo? They said Lolo was slurring. Y'all trying to say Lolo been drinking? I need some Lolo. They said Lolo been doing They said Lolo been doing the potato port. Y'all, they said Lolo was slurring. Don't mess with Lolo. Don't mess with the first matriarch. What's up, Viv?
So you mean to tell me Tim got a new person to stalk now? Because you know he's obsessive. You know he's the type of person he grabs onto somebody and he won't let them go. Poe Walter Lee Hampton didn't even know who the hell Tim was, and Tim rode at bed like a damn horse. Then it was you. And once he gets on somebody, he won't let them go. Is that what's going on now?
Let me say this too. It's really interesting because he was a fan of Thais. And then I think something happened, and now Tim is like, but it don't take much for Tim. If you say something he don't like, or if you, then it's over and he wants to fight. But I noticed that it's with black men. It's just really interesting to me. I just ignore the man because but see, Thais is really, really striking very, 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 very low. He said, I see you can't sit comfortable. I see that colostomy bag. And I mean, it's like, woo. I mean, he is really hitting low. He's really, and see, again, I don't really have time because, again, he doesn't really affect me. I just laugh the man off. I done finished fighting, don't got time for it, because it is what it is. Um, and Thais was right. All of these videos about Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, he's right. But Jay Wilson, I cannot tell you what that man has said. I don't watch him. I really don't. He's angry. He's bitter. Something is wrong. And you don't argue with people like that. You just don't. And so now with this Thais thing, though, see, Walter Lee Hampton didn't say anything. He just ignored him and kept doing his thing. For a time, I went back and forth, but then I'm like, I am done with him. You know, it's no, it is what it is. But this time, he's dealing with a person from the same state that he's from, who's just as petty, just as vindictive as he is. And I think it's going to be really interesting because this man is hitting
Well,
below.
you would have thought he would have learned with Benji AdSense. Wasn't Benji AdSense from where he was from?
Now, Benji AdSense cut him to the core. And when I tell you Benji AdSense said some stuff that I'm like, wow, Benji AdSense cut to the core. So, no, he don't get along with anybody. He really don't. He'll be okay with you, but if he feels like you're moving some kind of way or da-da-da-da, he's easy to offend, and that's it. And so, again, when we were in Atlanta, I was saying, I don't have nothing against you. And when it came to his finances, it's really funny because I did not know that man was on, you know, government assistance or whatever, or he was on retirement, whatever you want to call it. But he was very protective of that. So, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. But again, Tim does not want to admit, no one ever said anything about his finances after Atlanta. We were talking about Creasy's situation, and Lolo had explained the situation when she went through some financial difficulties. And what we were talking about was Lolo. I didn't put her name out there, but Tim thought it was him, but it wasn't. We just didn't put a name on it because, again, I was saying that there was an incident, and he thought it was him. But he always inserts himself into something, and this is why I don't apologize to him. I don't do any of that because he, again, inserted himself, jumped the gun, and it is what it is. And he's the one who's sitting up there angry at people, and I'm sitting here chilling, easy like Sunday morning. I'm not angry because of what he had to say. It's just bitterness, and you get tired of it, and I'm like, okay, enough is enough.
And Ebony, you're right. Tim did get mad because Jay prayed for him. Who gets mad about a prayer?
Oh yeah, he did that. He keep your prayer. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. But it is what it is, baby. I mean, it is what it is. You let these people do what they gotta do, and I wish him the best. But he's with somebody now who's just as petty, just as vindictive as he is, and willing to go to. And I'm gonna tell you, you mess with Thais, you may be in jail. Because he's that crazy to put you in jail. He is that crazy to call Social Security and get you locked up. Baby, these people crazy like that. So all I'm going to say is continue to do you. And like I said, it's not a matter of if, it's when. And I just think that, hey, I'm going to just sit here and watch with my popcorn and see what if something that interesting. It's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's going to be interesting. And Thais referenced me a lot, but like I said, I'm not on either side. I don't have anything against Thais. He said, well, I used to do Jay Wilson. Well, I used to do you, but I saw what you did on somebody's platform, and I'm like, ooh, that's deep. That is deep. And you were real nasty. So I'm like, ooh, let me step back. So it is what it is. That carnal church sector. So yeah, and of course he doesn't like King Jives either. I mean, Tim just don't like nobody. I don't know if he like anybody. It's just
why he don't like? No, okay, so all right. So Thais brought up Tim about him bringing you up, and then is that how that happened?
I don't know. I think he asked about me at the beginning, and then that's where he went. Even with King James, I mean not King James, but um Saint James. You know,
Uh-huh.
you, Saint James, the cigar person. That some stuff came up, and I had a conversation with the cigar person, and I'm like, I don't have nothing against that man. That man, and the cigar person said, I really don't. But again, it's an obsession, and I just
Once
look at it just
once
like that. Keep
Tim
on
Blaine
going.
get his I figure like this, once Tim Blaine gets stuck on something, it's that obsessive compulsive personality. It's that addictive personality. He has addictive qualities. And when you have an addictive mindset, it don't matter what you're addicted to. And people with addictive mindsets, okay, they are going to be if they no longer doing drugs, they might start doing candy or food. If they no longer doing food, they might start doing exercise. That's why
Yeah.
it's real important with people with
Well, he's
addictive
very selective.
personality.
He's very selective though, because when it came to Mayday, Mayday, or you don't hear him going out to Mayday, Mayday. You don't see 300 videos on Mayday, Mayday. It's very selective. People who have really, really come after him. So you don't hear Mayday, Mayday being mentioned. You sure don't.
You right,
That's
and
why. That's why.
you ain't hear Biggie AdSense being mentioned too long either.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. It is what
Because
it is.
once they
And,
get
and
on his neck, and that's the thing I'm finding out about him. If you shut him down and shut him down hard, he leave you alone.
I just don't have time for it. And like I said, you move on, but it is what it is because you're spinning wheels. I don't watch you. And then when he start clicking on the link all the time, I'm like, oh, okay. But that's what people do. So Viv, it is what it is. I just wish folk the best. But I think that with this fight, I think this fight is going to be a little different because this person, they are just as petty, just as conniving, just as diabolical. Yeah, and they will do what they need to do. And so
And
we'll
you
see
know
what
what?
happens.
People did call him people did call him uncle. And the reason they call him uncle because he is like your drunk ass, crazy ass uncle, the mean ass uncle. But it ain't because he a nice person. He like the mean ass uncle that be tripping. Listen, I done had a couple of them, old ass surly people that sit around. They nice to you sometime. When they talk to you, they act like they got some damn good sense. But then the further you talk to them, you know that they need to be in a damn home somewhere committed.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said it.
Let me say this though, baby. Heidi did make Tim look like a whole fool on Sir King. And again, I laugh at that. And YouTube cameras was right. I was laughing because again, this was supposed to be about Jay Wilson, and it turned, and then people started turning against each other. But when Heidi Tim said that he had sex with a woman at 15, and Heidi said, "Wait a minute, in your book you said you was a virgin, baby." I holler when I tell you she really, really, really stuck it to him. I was because again, she reading you with your own book. This is what you put in your own book. And then he was double talking and he was tongue tied. Let me tell you something. When I tell you Heidi was, like I said, she came up there to attack me, but baby, she turned that thing around, and I was like, damn. And they started fighting with each other. And then Sir King sat right there and enjoyed every minute of it. And I enjoyed every minute of it too, even though it was a debacle. And again, the people who say I was bullying them, they ain't show up. They ain't show up at all. So, So it is what it is. So I mean, you look at that kind of stuff and you say, okay, but yeah. So
No,
let me
they
see
didn't
something.
show up. They didn't show up, and they still come over here and they still click the link. How about that?
Yeah. Is it busy? You right. Let me say this. Is it busy? I agree with you. I agree with you. YouTube don't like hardworking people. I'm talking about the beef sector for the most part. Not all, but a majority. Not all, because not all, but they like train wrecks. They like people with issues. That's what they love. That's what they love. They thrive on that. But if you are confident and if you're self assured, then you think you're better than anybody. Um, and you just look at it. But they love a train wreck. As you can see, the top people have always been people with issues, major, major, major issues. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has flaws. Everybody has challenges. But it seems like they love people who cannot work out or work through their challenges. It seems like they don't like resilient people. They resent that, you know.
Well,
And then
Jay,
when
I'm
you
gonna
tell,
resent. I'm gonna resent what I can't be. Number one, and number two, why I'm gonna celebrate your life when I want you to be miserable with me? I want
yeah,
something that I can see. Proof. I listen. These people are proof that my life is better than theirs because my life is better than theirs. How about that? And you're right.
and the
Birds of a feather
and
do flock together.
the
Trauma
sad
bond.
thing about it, like I like dragons, but I'm like, girl, you too old to be playing them games now. I mean, get it together. You're in Florida, you know. But people love that. People love that. They love people who are in mental distress. The Lemon story, I don't know, but the people that doxed the man, they say he lives in housing where you got to have a social worker, I guess. And they're just talking about his eye and his teeth and stuff. But they love that. They love the alcoholism over there. They love that. And
Plus, on top of
again,
that, Jay, think about it. If if I'm feeling miserable, plus it's mindless jibber jabber, a lot of it. And this stuff over here in the B sector, y'all, it's just like the stories. Y'all ever notice that when like the Young and the Restless and General Hospital and all that stuff was on, you got addicted to it, looked at it for a while, then you could go away. And when you come back 20 years later, it's the same damn storyline and the same people.
yeah, yeah, it's sad. And the thing about it is they have fixed mindsets. They don't have progressive mindsets. And so my thing is I am not trying to get new material while they provide so much of it. They provide so much of it. And so, like I said, now I will deal with low hanging fruit. I just don't deal with fruit on the ground. I don't deal with fruit on the ground. Mm-mm. So I just look at it. It's something that people shouldn't even be putting on YouTube, but they do. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing now. I mean, no one should be going to your doctor's appointment. Those are your doctor's appointments. That's between you and your doctor. But people get mad, and then you talk about it, and then they think that you're jealous, but you put that on out there. So I just look at it, but it's just sad that we celebrate, like I said earlier, we celebrate mediocrity. And when you tell people, hey, you can make it, this is how you do better, you think you're better than people, and no, but something is wrong when you don't give a person a hand up to help them up. Something is wrong when you tell people that living off this assistance is the way to go. But then when you read them, the first thing you go to is, well, I ain't on welfare and da da da. But yet you'll be mad at someone and say, well, this is the government's way of keeping you in check. And this stuff is only temporary. This is not permanent. I don't care what anybody says about Rico. If Rico is able-bodied to work, and if he can work, then he should work. And I'm not saying that he should
And the
lose his
funny part
housing and
is,
stuff, but you need to work for it. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
funny part is, this the dumb part. He don't even have to give up all of his assistants. He don't have to give up all his assistants because it's jobs that you can go on that will work with you that you are on those programs. And so guess what? You might even get a little bit more.
Yeah, but people don't want to work. And my thing is, if you're able-bodied, like I said, and I'm going to say it again, those programs are for people who are in a temporary downfall and they need help. My aunt was on SNAP while she was doing her nursing degree. She was in a situation where she could have been on this stuff forever. She went to nursing school and then she got off of it because now she could afford to do what she needed to do. It is really temporary. This stuff is meant for our senior citizens who have worked and need assistance. It is for our mentally and severely challenged people who cannot work. But this is not meant for able-bodied people who can work. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. But when you think that it's okay to be on the system forever and you're going to game the system is really gaining you back. Because then when it's time for your Social Security and living off of that, you have nothing almost. And so people don't understand. You can get it in the front end, but you're going to pay in the back end. And people don't understand that. So, yeah,
People don't.
I can see.
They
Let me say this, y'all. Go ahead, Bill.
They also don't understand that it's a lot harder to get this stuff than they think it is. And they like, oh, well, I'm just going to go get me a lawyer and lawyer up and go and get my stuff. Okay, go on and lawyer up and get your stuff that way too. The lawyer going to end up with more of your money than you think.
Yeah. And the thing is too, Viv, I can understand like a single mama working two jobs and she can't make ends meet. That's for a person like that. I mean, but these people will right out brag about being on public assistance and using the government. And you don't understand that the government is limiting you. You're not using the government. Don't you want to go on a vacation? Don't you want to have money to have discretionary income? I mean, but yet you bougie and you think you're better than people because you're trying to get people to understand that this is temporary and this can really drastically change your life in the future. You need to be getting income in for your Social Security and when you get ready to leave the workforce, so you'll have something to show for it. But I don't think I'm better than anybody else, but people need to start making better decisions and better choices. And I've always admitted, Vivian, that I have not made all the best choices, but they didn't take me down a road where I couldn't come back from. Or it didn't take me down the road to be in jail. Or take me down the road to do this. And my thing is when you've made a bad decision, you need to learn from it and reflect on it. I mean, you think you're better than Rico. Well, when you got a butcher knife in your hand and you acting off and you talking about you're going to take a bus to go assault somebody, that's not a good decision. That's not something that you should do. And they'll be the first one to say you bullying that boy. But no, I'm telling that boy, hey, you don't need to do that. We did have that conversation. But Rico will turn right on you and forget all of that stuff. But my thing is, people were eating that up with the King Roman thing and him going to go down there and do this and this and he going to go down there. And I'm like, man, don't do that. Even me telling him to clean his house up because somebody can come in there. It was unkept, and so then the police knock on your door. They look inside your apartment. Then you got the nerve to show them the video. And I'm shaking my head because it was not a matter of if, it was when. And I don't think people understand that, people who endorse this mess are not your friends. People who push you up to do junk are not your friends. But when people are telling you, you need to calm down, you need to put that up. He a grown man. You and like not, but the grown man made a bad decision. Now the grown man in September had to go before a court. You know, the grown man was held in the detention area. Again, say you bullying these people. I told one grown man, leave that man alone. And that grown man went to jail. Thank God, I thank God somebody told him to stay off of YouTube because, you know, it could affect him. So my thing is, who's really helping you? Who's really helping you? Because when people push you up to do wrong things, are they really helping you? Are they really helping you?
And the dumbest part about this whole thing, again, Jay, did I or did I not tell them that they come over here and tell all their business?
They do. I don't bully nobody. I don't tell nobody to come over here.
Wait a minute. And then they get mad and say, you messing with them and you bullying them, but you was the one who came over here and disclosed all of that.
Lord
so you
Jesus,
mean to tell me you come over here and tell me all your business, now I can't talk about it? Well, you talked about it on my show.
Yeah, like uppity. She put all of that stuff on her live, and then you don't think people gonna talk about it? I mean, you crazy. You know, Vivian, you speak truth and you move on. But when
I ain't even talking about that, Jay. I'm talking about they come to your show, tell all of their business on your show, tell you the story, and then tell you to shut up talking about them. Wait a minute. You clicked on my link, told me all of this stuff, and now I can't talk about it. It's my show.
Exactly. And that's what I tell people. You can't censor me. You know, I don't tell you to come on and do this. That situation people said I capitalized on. I told them, your relationship or YouTube. Maybe they ignored it. And then when the thing got out of hand, see, and this is the thing, this is what people don't understand. Those storylines that y'all make up, at one point, somebody's going to get mad or somebody's going to get angry. And so that Tommy Castro situation I heard was a storyline, but then it became a storyline that got out of hand. And now this is where we're at. Was the storyline worth it? Was the storyline worth it? Was the storyline worth it? And that's what I ask. You know, people can say, oh, Jay Wilson made a man. I sure did. Because they put it out there. I sure did. Because they put it out there.
And the thing is, and Jay, the sad part is...
Hold on. Oh, Bill. Was the storyline worth it? In the end, was it worth it? Was it worth 2 days in jail? Was it worth assault and battery? Was it worth people knowing all of this? Was it worth people talking about you? Was it worth, I mean, so you got to look, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Go ahead, Bill.
Was it worth it you losing your job? Was it worth it them calling your people's, both people's, you involving your families into this stuff? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But again, and you're right, Ebony, these people, they putting on shows and ain't got a bit of emotional intelligence. But it's not only them. And then the thing is, like I keep telling y'all, not only do they keep walking into situations where it's not they keep walking into it, they keep running into the situations of they want to tell you what's going on, and they giving you anything. Like I said, you know what? Jay Wilson is not going to nobody's channel to find out what's going on. He ain't got to. He sit here and they come right over here and click on the channel and tell him everything that he need to know. Everything.
Like I said, I didn't know about no busted window. I didn't know about no Mississippi until somebody told me. And then it's like you get mad because people talk about it, but Yeah, I just, and I just say, okay, I'm not upset, you all. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. You do what you do. But my thing is, and like I said, I can understand if somebody docks you. That's information that you didn't have any control over. That's what somebody did to you. Like what that rumor, that false allegation was on Sir King that you all were telling me about. It was really funny because again, I have my wallet today, thank you Jesus. But it was about at this time, or a little later than this, that I was pulling up to the Walmart, you know, and oh my God, and I cursed, I said a little stuff because my wallet wasn't there. Somebody took that as something else and just ran with it. But this is how these people are. Now I put it out there, but it wasn't true, and it came out on of course camera, but I'm like, okay, I don't have my license, so I don't want to get stopped, and then my cards and my cash is in the wallet. So dang. So when I got back to the office, I'm like, okay, I got Instacart, so I can get those items that I need, and that's it. I have my gym bag right here. I'm going to the gym today. So, that's why y'all don't see me for lunch because I usually go to the gym. And so that's what I'm planning to do. And then, of course, I got Uber Eats. I said before I got home, I said I got something to tell you all, but I'll tell you when get close to home. Because, again, these people on YouTube would have called the cops. They would have called the cops. So I said, I'll tell these folks when I'm close to home. Now, I shared that. And of course, Brian was on. He was like, okay, it makes sense now. But, baby, people are pulling things from everywhere. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So, yeah. Anyone heard from Tommy? No. And it's good. I think it's good we haven't heard from Tommy. I think it's good that we haven't heard from Tommy. Because Tommy has bigger issues right now. So, yeah. This putting the creation of entertainment.
But that's the thing, though, Jay. And the thing is, short from telling these people, look, y'all keep blaming Jay for your problems, but you still come over here clicking the links. Go on your own channel. But see, the thing is, these folks are so damn starved for attention. They're attention seeking asses. That's what it is. They so starved for attention that they keep coming over here, clicking the link, and they give anybody that listens at you ammunition to just harass them. And the thing is, the people that really be coming at them, they don't ever say none of them. But stop trying to come for low hanging fruit. The easiest target. They come for you because you don't argue and fuss and snap back at them like them other people do. You don't cut to the quick.
Yeah, you get to the point now where is it really worth it? If I need to say something, I'll say something. If not, we keep it moving. Nobody is scared. It is what it is, baby. It's just like you move on. But I just think it's funny how people are, and when people try to come back into the sector, it's either me or mother. Okay, it's always either me or mother, and I just think it's really funny. I don't consider myself a top tier player in YouTube. I'm just consistent. I just say what I need to say. Sometimes my lives are great. Sometimes they're like, okay, he just had a little chit chat, but I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
But Jay, it's you and mother because they know if they piss mother off enough, it's gonna be a cleanup. Y'all got consistent audiences. Y'all got consistent folks that listen at you. So they know that is how they're gonna try and get that clout, do that clout chase. If I can get mother to do a cleanup on me, that's free advertisement. They really, that's what it really is, but they not thinking of it that way.
Yeah. Yeah,
and pray to God that they don't come at mother sideways. Because if they come at Treasure sideways, it can get diabolical there too. Because Treasure can shut you down. Treasure will shut you down. He like, you gonna leave me alone and I'm just gonna get you up on my back. I'm gonna give you a light tap first. But if you keep it up, I'm gonna let you have it. Sit down and mind your business and leave me alone.
Yeah,
And that's
people,
what
like
some
I said,
people finding
content is,
out.
yeah, content is content. People need it. And my thing is, I don't have time, to be propping people's channels up or help them bring their channels back. And my thing is, out of sight, out of mind to me. Yeah, out of sight, out of mind to me. I just don't have time to be doing all of this. I look, I see, I'm going to give my commentary and move on. Some people will like it, some people may not. You don't hear me crying when people talk, about me, even with this SK thing. Okay, I done said what I said, and I'm done with it because it is what it is. But people again want a reaction. They want a response. They want to have a dialogue back and forth. I'm not giving you that dialogue back and forth because I don't even watch you. I don't even watch you. So again,
You
I
get
just don't.
older, you
Everybody going, yeah, either you gonna like me or you don't. That's fine. I mean, I'm not here for validation. I'm here to do my show. That's it. Everybody's not gonna like what I talk about. Some people will, some people don't. They didn't like Boo Boo on the Towel. It is what it is. If you didn't like it, you didn't have to go watch it. But it is what it is. Now, obviously, it was newsworthy because 5,000 folk went to go watch it for some reason. So it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a business to me. This is a entertainment business. I'm not saying this is CNN. I'm not saying that this is BET, but I know what's going to bring money in, and it is what it is. Now, some of you all say, "Well, if YouTube go, Jay Wilson ain't gonna have that." No, I'm gonna have something. But my thing is, maybe income streams are income streams. Money is money. Okay. Period. This is easy. If I wasn't on here, I'll be watching CNN. If I wasn't on here, I'll be watching CNN right now. So I might as well go ahead and make my money. So that's how I look at it. And y'all can get mad to say, you should have feelings for people. No, I'm entertainment industry. ABC, NBC, CBS don't have feelings for you. So it is what it is. Now, I try to call out things and do this, but nobody says you have to watch. Nobody says you have to watch. If there's something on Fox News, do I care for Fox News? No, I'll watch it occasionally until I can't watch it no more. But they're on, and if they have an audience, they have an audience. Yeah, Boo Boo on the Towel was a smash because people say, "I ain't gonna go watch it." I said, "I know people are because it's that trifling that they're gonna watch." And what do? Watch. It is what it is. Dr. Wilson, I can see some of these content creators that criticize you are really just mad that they don't get the story first. That could be that too. Yeah, that could be that too. That could be that too. YouTube is another stream of income, y'all. I mean, if you don't get upwards to $2,000 to $3,000 a month, so I'm gonna make my money. I sure am. People think they heard me because they talk about that. No, baby, I'm gonna make the money. And again, we have until the first, baby. And ever since the money has been coming in higher, higher, and higher. And so um, yeah. So it is what it is, y'all. Um, I'm not here for love. I'm not here for acceptance. I'm here to do a show. I'm here to do a show. And my thing is this. If y'all don't want much effort, that's what I'm gonna give. I mean, y'all seem like y'all like the YouTube news and things that's going on the beef sector street. So I try to keep it to beef sector. Every once in a while, I tell people I don't like what's going on in the government, and I'll talk about that. And that's what I'll do.
Jay, people don't want you to talk about stuff they don't understand. That's the issue. A lot of it
That's
is
it
a lot of
too.
people don't
A lot
understand
of
it.
it. Yes, they don't. They don't.
They don't
And I
understand it
get it.
because Because a lot of it, listen, I got times where I be hearing you talk about government and stuff. Listen, I don't like the government. I don't worry about the government stuff. Why? Because I'm like, it is what it is. I'm gonna go out here and vote. I'm gonna go and take care of what I'm gonna take care of. And I can criticize and argue about it and make all the complaints I want out loud. But the government gonna be government and do what the government gonna do. But
Yeah,
guess what
but
else?
but I talk about it, and some people don't. So it is what it is, you all. So my thing is, if you don't like, you don't have to watch. No one forces anybody to
You ain't
watch,
gotta
and
watch.
it
You
is
ain't,
what
or
it
you
is.
can watch and just shut the hell up. And you ain't got
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
to say about it. Just don't
But
say
if
nothing
you
about it.
have something to say about it, I'm gonna have something to say about it, and we'll have things to say about it. So it's all good. Well, look, y'all, I do have an early meeting today, but thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Vivian, for coming on. I gotta get into
All
this
right,
meeting.
Jay. Y'all
Y'all,
have a good one.
bye.
All right.